TicketStubs viewers, so I signed up about a month ago for this new thing called MoviePass. It's been getting a lot of press lately in the news and in our circles of movie reviewers, where it's a subscription-based service that you pay $9.95 a month to be able to see, any amount of movies, one per day, in a month, and it's by the creator of Netflix. So he created this thing, and basically the cards were supposed to get here like 3-4 weeks ago, but way more people signed up than they thought were going to sign up. And long story short, they messed up the orders and everything, but I see an envelope in my mail today and it looks like it's from MoviePass. I'm gonna go walk down there and go grab it. So I'm gonna do a little review of my struggle and just kind of my overall impressions of MoviePass to see if it's a good deal, and we'll be doing this together. So hopefully I'll be able to convince you to get it or don't get it. But let's go get that card. Here we go. A month in the making. It's finally here. I think if I can get my mailbox open. Oh, let's go. So I'm in the elevator heading back up. My brother and I both got one, so that's why there's two envelopes here, and I'm like trying to look through the light here. I think it's the MoviePass, so we're gonna go rip these open and see what we got. All right, I'm just gonna do this over my messy bed because I'm excited, and it's time to get this show on the freaking road. I have to show my address. All right, so I'm gonna try opening that one more time without showing the number on it here. So ta-da! That's what it looks like. It's a it's like a credit card. It looks like a credit card, but it's a MasterCard debit card. It's got the nice MoviePass thing on it. Ooh, it's so shiny. And it's got some instructions here. So let's bust that MoviePass app open and see what we got going on here. All right, so really quick before we jump into the app and see how this starts working, I want to give like a quick introduction to why this is a debit card and why it's not just like an app that I can use to buy tickets. So basically how MoviePass works is they send you this debit card after you pay $9.95, and then it's a recurring monthly charge every month. And what you do with this card is you're going to register it in the app, which we're going to do in a second here, and then you use their app to go on and search for theaters that support MoviePass. And from what I've been told, and I've looked around this area here in Ames, Iowa, but most cities have most theaters involved in it. I haven't heard too many people saying that they won't accept it, and Lowe's is kind of trying to fight this, and that's a whole other story. But for now, most theaters, including AMC, is trying to fight this, but including AMC theaters currently let this be used because basically all you're doing is you're going to the app, you're selecting a movie time for the day of that you have to be at the movie, and I want to say that you have to be at the theater or within 100 yards of the theater to select the movie, and then you hit the time you want, the movie you want, the theater you want, and they basically will auto load this debit card here with the exact amount of money that that movie costs at that theater, and then you just take this debit card, you walk up to the front desk or to the kiosk, and you go ahead and buy the movie with this glorified debit card. And so hopefully that's gonna work. I'm actually gonna go see Kingsman tonight. And I know Joey just got his MoviePass earlier this week, so we're both trying this out, and we're gonna do this. So let's go ahead and get that app going. Okie dokie. So let's go ahead and get this app going. Let's see if we can see that there. Okay. All right. So I've got the MoviePass app already downloaded, and you had to download that earlier to be able to at least order the MoviePass. So if you get the card, you've already had the app now. So we'll pop that sucker open. So it comes right to the list of theaters that are in your area that support MoviePass. So we're going to be going to Cinemark Movies 12 today. But you can see that there's a ton of theaters on here, and from what I understand, almost all theaters in your area probably will support MoviePass because, again, it's just a debit card, so they're getting full price for the ticket. So we're going to go over here and let's see here, MoviePass cards, and this is the area that you order your card from earlier. So it says card processing still. I don't know how I tell them that I got my card. Well, I don't want to invite friends. I just want my freaking movie card, man. All right, let's go ahead and check out those those instructions on the paper, and we'll figure this out. All right, so I couldn't figure out why it's not showing up that I have my MoviePass. I guess it's supposed to like auto show up like once you get it, and you'll be able to type it in. So I'm just gonna try to go ahead and restart my phone here, see if that does anything, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna just like delete the app and re-download it, see what we're doing here. And the struggle continues. Alright, so I restarted my phone. We're gonna go back into the MoviePass app, see what we got going on here. Let's hope this works. Well, now it's just a blank screen. Okay, so it's rebooting. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Nothing. Still just says card processing. Awesome, man. Alright, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and delete the app and start on over. Alright, time to re-download this stupid app. Let's see. MoviePass. Download. Alright, I guess I'll let it allow me to buzz me. Hope that's. We'll sign up here. Alright, I don't know what this is, so I'm going to have to look it up and I'll be right back. Alright, so I found the email is under and I'm re-signed back in. Let's go ahead and swipe through all this intro garbage. And dismiss tutorial. Moment of truth. Here we go. Yes! Okay, so now it popped up to enter the last 4 digits of my MoviePass card. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that and do that. Alright, so I just hit OK after entering those 4 digits, and it says it's been activated. Sweet! Alright, now is stuff going to show up? It still says card processing, but at least it said it was activated, right? So, I think I can just go ahead and see my theaters here. So you can click on a theater and it'll show you all the times that that theater has movies, just like any other kind of movie app would. But when you pick this, you're not actually reserving a seat per se, like if you would on Fandango, you'd have a ticket already. You're just telling MoviePass to load that certain amount of money onto your card. So there could be reasons, you know, if you would show up to a popular movie like Kingsman on a Thursday night, it might still be sold out even though you like told them to load your card with it. So just make sure you get there early enough to be able to load this card and be able to go and buy your ticket then, because unfortunately it doesn't. There's a couple theaters that allow it, but most theaters won't allow you to use the debit card to reserve tickets online, and I think that has something to do with the fact that online apps will charge you certain fees to book a seat online, and that's when MoviePass doesn't cover that, so it won't be the exact amount of money. There might be a roundabout where you might be able to, you know, just use your app and then just pay for the fees yourself, but we'll figure that out in the near future. So I think with that, we're just going to have to wait till I get to the theater tonight and go ahead and try it out. So, yeah, MoviePass. We're getting there. All right, here we are at the theater. It's just out the side here. We're like an hour early and got here way too soon, but I'm here with my date.
Hey.
And we're gonna try this whole MoviePass thing out. So let's Let's do it, man. All right, so now that I'm at the theater, I'm gonna go ahead and try to sign in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and click the theater I'm at, and I'm not seeing it because no. We're gonna go down to Kingsman: The Golden Circle. I don't know why there's two of them. It's kind of weirding me out because you can't see 3D movies with this, but I don't know. I guess I'll just pick the 7 o'clock here. Oh, okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and check in. I don't know why it lets me type. That's weird. Alright, that's a different zip code than I'm at, but looks like it worked. So my card should be loaded, and we're gonna go ahead and take that in and try to pay for it. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so here we go. We're at the old kiosk here, so I'm just gonna hit purchase tickets. Today's show times. Pick my time, and I gotta pick the right one. I'm gonna go to general, purchase tickets. Okay, good thing I have my date, credit card, and then I'm gonna swipe it. And hopefully it works.
Whether you go for not, Geico could help you score some great savings on car insurance, maybe even hundreds of dollars.
Oh my god, the suspense is literally killing me.
All in one. And this is about 5 budget.
Oh my
See how
god.
much you could save on car insurance. Go to
I can't handle this stress. It just says processing.
58% of college students deal with serious anxiety.
Oh man.
A lot of people
This
use
is brutal.
destructive habits like smoking or binge drinking. School, news.
Alright, I'm gonna try something else. Alright, so that kiosk really didn't like it, but I think that might have just been the movie theater. But I got in, I went to the front desk and I used my card and got the ticket. So it works. MoviePass we're good to go. We're gonna go see Kingsman. Alright, so it's been about 24 hours since I got to use the MoviePass, and as you could see from the video, it worked. I had a little kiosk trouble, but ultimately was able to end up getting my ticket. So I just kind of want to wrap this up with a little more information about MoviePass if you're on the fence. So obviously, you still get to see one movie per day for $9.95 a month, which is a pretty great deal. The only key drawbacks, and I mentioned a couple of them, but you get to see the one movie per day, and we just confirmed that that's not 24 hours. So if you saw a movie at like 7 o'clock, you wouldn't be able to see like a movie at 4 o'clock. That's not the case. It's the next calendar day, so theoretically you can go see like a really late movie and then go see an early movie the next day. Doesn't matter. So that's pretty cool. You can't see the same movie twice, which is kind of weird, so it won't let you check into the same movie. They might be changing that. They might have changed that, but at least from what I read, that's true for now. Obviously, there's ways around that. I don't condone this, but people could, just buy a ticket for a movie that they didn't want to see and then go to the theater of the movie if they want to go see it again. So it's not a foolproof way to do that. I don't know why they would limit that. No 3D movies, but honestly, not a lot of us see 3D movies in general. And it makes sense. It's a little more expensive for those 3D movies. And it'll actually show on the app which times are blocked out because they're 3D. So it'll show up that the times are there, but it won't let you click it, and it'll tell you that it's just not supported by the app. And also, one of the key drawbacks is you can't reserve your seat online. We talked about that a little bit, how you can't just hop onto the app like an AMC app and reserve your tickets and reserve your seats. You have to be at the theater to be able to reserve the ticket, which is, like I said, for free movies, it's not a bad deal, and you could certainly get there a little bit earlier to work with this deal. So a couple things to know before we wrap this up. So AMC, I mentioned that they're trying to fight MoviePass in some legal battles. which is going to be really hard to do because, AMC and all the theaters are still getting paid full price because, it's just a debit card and you're paying for it like a regular credit card or debit card. So AMC claims that the reason why they're fighting MoviePass in the courts is because they're concerned about the consumer. When in reality, I think what really happened, and there's rumors out there about this, that or not rumors, there's actual reports that AMC was looking into rolling out their own subscription-based service for a higher price, and MoviePass kind of undercut them and slid right in and was able to steal up that marketplace before AMC could do it. So AMC is looking at ways to not take this legally, but I think that's going to be wrapped up in the courts for a while, so I wouldn't let that sway your decision in any way. MoviePass claims that their service will help theaters in the long run by getting more people into theaters and theoretically getting more people to buy concessions, which is where theaters make the most amount of money. Most of their profit is based off of concessions because the ticket itself is basically almost paying for just the movie to show the movie. So getting more people into theaters, buying more concessions more often, MoviePass claims that that's going to really help the profitability of theaters. And MoviePass has also said that they hope in the future that theaters will see this and see how much profit is being gained by more people getting to the theaters because of MoviePass, that theaters will offer MoviePass tickets at a discounted rate, which I can't see happening. But, if MoviePass gets a lot of people to buy into this, they're going to have a lot of negotiating power for sure. It's also worth mentioning that when MoviePass rolled out its new $9.95 plan, it also sold a majority stake to a data collection firm called Helios and Matheson Analytics. MoviePass says that this buyout was necessary to generate enough revenue to be able to support the new plan, but it's safe to assume that MoviePass is going to be using this data firm to take information about moviegoers, such as what type of moviegoer goes to see what type of movie, how many movies they see, where they see it, what they don't see, and all that metadata that can be so valuable. So that can be a new revenue stream for MoviePass and the real way they make money. That's some valuable information to marketing teams that they could sell, or they can hang on to that information and do some market research themselves and possibly come up with new ways to create revenue. But just to be fully aware, your data is being used in that way. But honestly, it's such a great deal, and movie theaters do that already. AMC and MoviePass actually had a partnership before this all riff started to happen, where AMC used its Stubs membership to go ahead and give that information to MoviePass so that they could come up with plans together to get people into movie seats. So it's not something totally new, and it's not like a breach of security or anything like that. They've been doing this for a while. So if you're getting a $9.95 a month movie plan out of it, I'd say it's still a great deal, but it's worth noting. So the Netflix of movies is here. MoviePass is hopefully here to stay, and it's such a steal. If you go to the movies more than twice a month, you're already making your money. You're racking up the savings already. And if you go to the movies once a month, you're making your money back. So I would totally recommend this to even the casual moviegoer. It's just a great product, and it works smoothly now that they have all the cards doled out finally. And I did hear reports that they're reworking their app because it does seem a little dated at times, and they're going to roll out a new app with all the bells and whistles coming in 2018. So there's a lot to look forward to with MoviePass. Definitely recommend it. Let us know in the comments if you guys are thinking about getting MoviePass. If you're not thinking about it, why? We'd love to know what your thoughts are about this. But it's a cool thing, and it's the future, man. Special delivery.
MoviePass! Yeah. Yes.